So this is actually part 4 of a 5-part series. Week 1, we had professional makeup artist Song Lopez talking about some of the products that she uses, on set, and on her, everyday clients, on how to really make the makeup look flawless as far as, using primer and, things like that. And then the following week, we had Lauren Reininger herself talking about some new products we're going to be coming out with. And, of course, she's just always such an amazing inspiration. And then last week we had Bridget, who is also a professional makeup artist, talking about some of, the products that she uses. We talked about some setting sprays, and it's all about beauty with benefits this particular month. So today I have licensed cosmetologist Gabby Pier, and we're going to be talking about blurred lines. I think we're kind of like coining that term as far as this broadcast today, because we're going to kind of share some things that are really going to help not only with your everyday makeup, but, being on Zoom and doing selfies and things like that. But for those of you that don't know Gabby, she actually has worked for more than a decade in the beauty industry as a licensed beautician and professional stylist, as well as an amazing makeup artist. I know you also own your own salon as well, so you do phenomenal work. I'm always amazed at the looks not only you do on yourself when you teach, but also just on all of your clients. I was looking at your portfolio before we came on today, and so I'm really excited to have you here today, Gabby.
Thank you so much, Lee. I'm so excited to be here with you and with everybody. And yes, sharing a little bit of tips about our incredible products that we need to talk about today.
Yes.
So, thank you so much.
I know. And if you guys have questions as we go along, I'll be monitoring the questions. And we're going to be kind of sharing all of our personal experience too. So if you have testimonials on anything we're talking about, you go ahead and comment with those as well. Feel free to share this video with anybody you think it would help. Tag your friends in it as well if you are watching on Facebook. And so, yeah, so I know the thing that I wanted to talk about first was, did everybody know that we actually have products developed with ultra blurring and light reflecting pigments that set makeup for an airbrushed high definition finish? Because who doesn't want that?
Everybody wants this. I know this product, it's amazing. We are talking about the HD powder that we have. And it's incredible because all the benefit that we have with this product, it's amazing. Let me just move the.
We both have brand new ones too. It's
I know, looks like a new one, but believe me, it's not new. So we use a lot of about this product with different kind of effects. Normally, we are in the time that everybody wants to take selfies. Everybody's taking selfies and everybody's checking how the skin looks, and everybody's taking so much detail in the makeup. And these kind of products help you a lot because normally we need to control the way that our skin looks. So we don't want to look so shiny, or we don't want to look like with a lot of lines in our makeup. So this kind of powder help you to seal your makeup, help you to control the oily look, make you more a matte look. Show you the look of with the airbrush. Normally we are using the airbrush and look a very flawless skin, but we don't need to use airbrush anymore. We can just apply our foundation and the way that we are applying the makeup and apply this kind of powder, and we can have this same effect. So that is amazing. So, and that way we can just take our selfies and look so flawless.
Yeah, you don't need a filter. It's like an instant Instagram filter is what I call it.
So yeah, totally. And the thing is this kind of powder, normally the people stay a little bit away about the powder because they don't want to show more the lines that we have. But this kind of a product blurs the lines and have that light reflect. So in that way, we don't show a lot of our the experience that we have in our skin.
I love that experience. We both have a lot of experience.
I know. That is a word that I use a lot with my clients. We have a lot of experience. We don't have a lot of wrinkles. Nobody has wrinkles. No,
it's all experience.
I have a lot of things to share with the people, so you can tell my face. Experience is a good one. So yeah, and the way that I apply, I just apply a little bit amount. I have my flat brush. It's a very easy brush to use.
Yeah,
Kind
that's
of
what
put
I like to use too is, but you know, it goes a long way because it's actually a really soft powder. So I do always kind of tell my clients like less is more. You don't really need a lot, but I like to use the flat top brush because for me, like you're talking about like, you know, some of the experience we have, but I also have like really large pores because I used to have like really oily skin. And so these pores are a little bit large. I also have a lot of scarring and things. And it's funny because I've had people that, you know, watch my videos and stuff and they're like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so flawless. And I'm like, well,
It's always a good product behind that. That is exactly how it
like
is.
good products, right?
I
So,
know.
so I'm going to just put a little, I'm going to show everybody like how much is on my brush.
I will
Like
do
I
it with
barely
you.
like touched it on there and that's how much is on my brush. And then I like to just go and kind of swirl it around where I have those larger pores.
And you can feel how your skin finish very silky. Like it's a very very good effect that you see, and it's no modify the color of the makeup. That is something very important to share, because the people feel we are using a white product, probably is changing my makeup, but no,
Right.
you can tell how it's just like a translucent effect. So it's very natural, but finished with a very silky look. So I will do the same thing with you.
Yeah, and you can put it all over your face too. I usually kind of put the most of it where I need more help, like where those larger pores are and kind of in my T zone and things. And then I'll just kind of like
Yeah,
work
because
it into the
normally it's the
rest.
area that we have more shine, or we need to correct something. And well, we can use it like for touch ups. Some people that have a oily skin can use this like for touch ups and help to maintain the matte look and the flawless look all day. But you have color already in your face, so normally if you use this all over your face, probably you will lose a little bit of the intensity of your makeup.
Mhm.
So probably you just use this only in the areas that you need in your T-zone, that you said, how you said, and that way you can just refresh your makeup.
Yeah. So somebody is asking, you know, am I doing it wrong using a fan brush? So like honestly, brushes, depending on what brush you use, it will determine how much product you're putting on the face. So this is a flat top mineral brush. It has very dense brushes. So this is going to pick up more powder and put more on. If I would use a fluffier brush, like this powder brush, it's not that it's wrong, it's just going to put a little bit less on. So if you don't really need a lot and you just want it to kind of set your foundation, you can definitely use, you know, a powder brush. And if you're using a fan brush, like maybe you just want to put a little bit on in a certain area. And so yeah, I mean, like you can kind of experiment with different amounts, different brushes. I will tell you that it's very soft. So you don't even have to really press down very hard in this either. So it comes off really well. And you can see there's like nothing really left on my brush. It all went right on my skin. This product is the Motives HD powder. Someone's asking the name of the product again. And I actually have kind of a testimonial that I have to share with everybody, because when we first launched this, I like literally got it in, you know, the delivery man brought it and I had never used it. I opened it up for the first time and I went live for like, you know, all of my viewers on my page. And I started to put it on just like half of my face. And I couldn't believe the difference that I was seeing. Like it was crazy. And so if you haven't tried it, like you'll love it once you try it.
And about the brushes, I think that you never make a mistake with the brushes. Never is it's not a rule in the makeup, and even it's
Exactly.
not a rule in the brushes. So Is what you feel comfortable with. It's, I think that is the perfect way to apply. So
Exactly.
obviously we can share how we are using the product, but you can use it in a different way and will be perfect in the same way. So,
Yeah, and you might not have as much experience on your skin as we do.
I know. I
Right?
know. I know.
Like
So
what fine lines and wrinkles? I don't know.
no. It's like it's experience, and I have a lot of things to share. That is the only thing.
I love it. I love it.
So
So
this is amazing. This is amazing. This is for everybody. This is for all the skin tones. That is good. Is that all the skin types too? And we can use them for seal the makeup, and we can use them for touch up if you feel that your skin is oily. So that is something that we can just reapply during the day, depend on your necessity. But the good thing about this one is you never will feel your skin cakey.
yeah,
Amazing. It's not a buildup that you are doing if you apply several times. It's just the amount that you need and never feel your makeup heavy or cakey. That is amazing.
that's so true. And it doesn't feel heavy at all, like when you put it on. Like even if you would overuse it, like if you would put too much on, you kind of know right away if you are, but it still won't like feel heavy, which is what I really like about it. I do kind of find that with like all of our products, like everything's very light, but it works really well. It covers, it does what it's supposed to. I just know that like some questions that I've had from clients, like as they use it, they'll say, well, will this powder clog my pores? And no, it actually will not clog your pores. It's really designed for all skin types, like Gabby said. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. I know sometimes powders, people are afraid it's going to kind of settle into their pores and their lines. This one does not, because yeah, that's the whole point of it, is to kind of make it look a little bit more flawless. And
Mm-hmm.
it's also paraben and fragrance free, which I know is important to me because a lot of fragrances that can be very sensitive to. So I'm really careful with, what I use on my skin. And yeah, this one is definitely, that's why I have a new one, because I have like one in my kit that's, I can already see the pan on that. And then I have a personal one that I've been using that's almost gone. So I'm like, I can't run out of this.
No, you need to have it always a new one there, like just for and the time that you need it. So it's an
Exactly.
incredible. We have another amazing product today. We have our Miami Glow bronzer. And it's amazing. It's amazing the color, the texture, and the effect that you can have with this one. Normally, we want to control all the shiny look with the HD powder, but in the same time, we want to add a little natural and healthy glow in our skin. So the Miami Glow is amazing for this effect. And normally we use a lot of SPF in our skin.
Right.
So normally our skin is a little bit more pale than the rest of our body.
I'm a
So
great example of that.
I
Because
know
especially because when I go outside, I always wear a hat because I shield my face from the sun, because sun is what really is going to age you the fastest of anything. So
no experience is age. So that is, you need to keep the sun out of your skin, of your face. So that's why we need something like this. And in this way, we can just apply the color and balance the color of the skin with the neck and the red of and our face, and give that glow, natural, healthy look that we are looking for.
yeah.
So we can use like normally I use a brush the same. It's me. Probably you never go wrong, but I normally use these kind of brushes for powder. But I have more control in the way that I'm applying in the specific areas with a little bit smaller. Two fingers.
Uh-huh.
I think that the blush and bronzers, and three fingers can be powder. That is like probably the rule.
Oh,
But
I like
we are
that.
love to break the rule. So that is something that is easy. If you want to have apply the color in certain areas, you can take a smaller brush and you will keep the control in the application. So that's why. If you want to apply like other people that want to apply, you told me you apply the makeup and all over the bronzer all over your face, you can use totally a powder brush to do that effect. So
Okay.
I'm just taking a little bit of the powder. I love the texture that is very, very soft, very, I don't know, that is blends very natural in our face. And I applied the bronzer in the areas, if you imagine, in the areas where the sun hit your face. So normally we see more is the color in this area, probably more color on the top of your face. You can apply exactly that healthy glow in that areas and show that you have that color that normally the sun is to give you to the skin. So that is the areas that normally we cover when you are talking, just to give you a some touch. If not, you can use it all over your face and look so pretty too.
And I like that this one, you really can't overuse it because
No.
we've all like, I don't know, we've all seen those people that maybe use a little bit too much bronzer, or the color is not really good for their skin, or it just doesn't look right. And that's why I love the Miami Glow, is because you can't really overuse it, and it doesn't matter what your skin color is. It just gives you the right amount of like a glowy, like kind of sun-kissed look.
I think that you can tell just a little soft is the glow that you have in the certain areas. But I know it's very good for all the color, all the is the type skin that you say, and the color of the skin, it doesn't matter. Some bronzer has a lot of orangey color, and
Yeah.
it's not for everybody. This bronzer, like you said, is amazing for everybody, and you can use it how much you want, and you will see more and more. Even you can use them for enhance the facial features of it's a you
Mhm.
can see more your face.
Yeah, and I do like how it, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like little kind of gold flecks in it, but it doesn't like look sparkly on the skin. Like it doesn't look like you have like glitter on your skin. Because I know sometimes people are like, oh, well, it looks like there's glitter in it. And it's like, no, it's just like that kind of sun-kissed look. But I also like, because sometimes when I wear a hat, I'm kind of shielding my neck too from the sun. So I'll be like different color here, and I still wear sunscreen here, but it, it's exposed. So I also will kind of go into the neck as well to kind of blend everything. But
And
even if
more
you have like
natural.
a dress and you have a special occasion, you can brush it on your body too. It's not only for your face.
For the face, I know, and you can just give that glow that made your skin looks more healthy totally. So yeah, you can use it all over in the shoulders. I love it to use it in the area on the shoulder. Like you have the blouse right now, very
Yeah.
very pretty, and you can just put a little bit on the shoulders, and you will have a very natural and healthy sun kiss. Love
And
it.
like right now, yes, it's summer and we're all outside, but like in the winter, this is like definitely my go-to as well because it gives my face a little bit of life. I tend to get real monotone and I have very fair skin, so I get real pale. And this is just perfect for just kind of making you look like you're not in the dead of winter, right?
I know, I know. You are in, well, if you are living in Texas, you can tell that it's no winter here.
Yeah.
So you can feel the winter like the summer perfectly. It's a very good product. I think that you can use it in a lot of ways. And and the good thing too, I don't know if you can see even my lips. I
Mhm.
was using a matte color. It was a pink color, and I will just add a little bit over, and you can
Ooh.
see how it's doing like a more like a ombre effect. But if you are using a glitter, for some people it's too much. This
Right.
is very settled, so it's very nice.
I
Another
like
thing that we can use, we have even the duo that is amazing. The duo has a have a bronzer, and we have a pink blush in the combo. But you can have both. But if you mix it, you can have a peach color. It's a very natural color, and I use a lot for even for me. So if I mix the bronzer with the blush, you can just have in the result a peach color, and you can see how the color is very natural
Oh yeah.
when you have a no makeup look,
Yes.
and you have just the natural healthy smile that you have color in your face, but it's not too much. So if you mix your bronzer with your blush, it's not only this, with the blush that you have in home, for sure you will have a very pretty result in the end. So
Yeah, and I feel like the bronzer in that compact is very similar to the Miami Glow. Like it looks pretty close to it to me. I don't know if it is the same one.
probably it's the same. I don't know if it is the same or not, but looks very similar. But
Yeah,
it's like that. I think that is the perfect sample to give your blush that extra glow, and mix it and make a different color with the same blushes that you have in home. Just if you mix it with your bronzer, you are having extra colors in your kits, and you don't need to add more product. It's just the same product that you have there. You can mix it and you can enhance your
exactly.
colors. Yeah.
And when you said like the no makeup look, I actually, if I'm not like gonna do much with my makeup and I want that, I'll actually take the Miami Glow and use it on my eyes as an eyeshadow and kind of get more of that monotone, like bronzed look. I absolutely love it for that. So sometimes we like don't realize how we can use products that are meant for one thing for another thing.
Yeah, and that's good. That is the good thing that a formula that Modis normally has in the product. Like it's not only for one thing. You can use your invest. I just think that the makeup is your little invest. You can use it in different parts of your face, and take the advantage that you have a very good formula with a very good pigment. So I think that is just to start playing with the makeup.
Hmm. And the other thing about this is it does actually have conditioning and antioxidant benefits. So, like when we say like beauty with benefits, just because it's makeup doesn't mean that it's actually not good for your skin or it doesn't have, those other things in it that will actually help. And I know from experience, just from like using other things before versus, using Modus Cosmetics, that my skin is so much better than it used to be.
I know, I know. I think that we are like the wines. We are looking better and better and better. And it's because we have
Yeah,
a very good product.
that is absolutely so true. So I absolutely love it. And it won't
So,
make you look orange. I know people are asking that too. Like bronzer to me should not look orange. It should look natural. It should look like you were out in the sun and got a little sun. It shouldn't be orangey. And I know that that's an issue with a lot of bronzers. So this one's perfect, especially for those clients that don't wear a lot of makeup and they're kind of afraid. Like I said, you can't overuse it. So, and if you feel like you put a little bit too much on somewhere, which is really hard to do, then just take your HD powder and then just kind of buff it out.
and you can just blend very well the difference between the areas that you have the bronzer and the areas that you don't have it, and looks very natural and very flawless.
Exactly. So I know we have a couple questions here. So let me just look at here. So if you're using the finishing powder, do you still need to use the setting spray?
Well, it's up to you. I like to use the setting spreads. So the only thing that we need to think is that the HD powder mattify the look. And if you use the 10 years younger, the 10 years younger will give you a little bit of glow. So it's a different kind of glow, looks so pretty. But if you love the matte, I can just use the HD powder after the setting spray.
Yeah, and you could use the No More Shine as well, because I
No more
know
shine is
I do tend
good.
to have a little bit more oily skin, and that is definitely a lifesaver for me.
I
Um,
think that is a very good combo, the normal shine with the HD powder for the people that love the matte look.
exactly. But I feel like both of our setting sprays, like they look great too. They help make your skin look flawless. So like that combination, especially like all the products we've talked about up until now, like the pore minimizing serum, amazing, filtering on your skin. And then we talked about the Insta Smooth and our primer that we have. And then we talked about, our setting sprays. And now today, these products, like I use all of those products because I want to look flawless, especially with doing all these broadcasts we're doing. We're kind of in the day and age of the selfie. And, I don't want to overly filter my pictures because I just don't think that's real. But if I can use products that are going to make me look flawless, why not, right?
Why not? That is a very good help. And you know that in the same time that you are like putting color in your face, you are like putting treatment in the same side, in the same time.
Exactly.
So it's a very good point. Like normally the people is stay away about the makeup because they feel that they clog this, the pearls because they feel that they are damaging the skin, but it's about the product, the quality of the product, and we have a very good quality, and in the same time we have treatments or conditioning inside the formulas and the way that we're treating our skin in the same time when we are adding color, so it's good.
Exactly. And then someone asked, I have fair skin, you know, is this product good for fair skin? Both of the products that we talked about look great on any skin color. I've used HD powder on every skin tone that I've had come in my chair. And I've also used the Miami Glow bronzer on a lot of different skin colors, and it looks great. So that was
Totally,
the
totally.
question. And then let me just look and see if we have any more questions here on the Facebook. Yeah, we have just a lot of, someone said they joined late. So the first product we were talking about was the HD powder. And then, yep. And then we talked about the Miami Glow bronzer, which is what I have in my hands. And then Gabby showed the bronzer blush duo, which has a bronzer and a blush in one.
There you go, that I love it.
And then we were just kind of chatting about the setting sprays, which I know. So if you guys haven't like watched the other episodes that we've had up until now, they're available on the Motives by Lauren Reininger Facebook page. They're saved there. They're also on YouTube as well. So if you want to go back and watch, we really talked a lot about all of the products. And I know just having professionals like you on, like, you know, we share our things that we've learned just in the field and using them on our clients. And I actually have been doing a lot of bridal, like I have a lot of brides coming up. So I've been doing a lot of trial appointments, and I always use the HD powder, and it just looks flawless in their pictures.
I think that is very important, like in the way that we are sharing our experience with different kind of clients with the different color of skin and different type of skin, and we are telling you like this kind of product, like it's good for everybody, is because we are playing with the product. So it's good when the people is afraid. Oh my God! So just try. You need to try it, and you will feel the difference in your makeup. And it's a little tricks that is don't taking too much time, and you don't need to be a professional for applying. So I think that the minimizer, the pore minimizer is amazing. If you don't want to wear even a foundation, that is amazing foundation. You can seal that with the HD powder, and you can just add a
Yeah.
little bit of bronzer just for give back a healthy glow in your skin, and you're done, and you're done for the day.
Especially now, like a lot of people are having to wear masks and things. You can just keep it really simple, just apply a little bit, but still look flawless and still feel good. Because I know when I do that, I just feel better. So I've been, you know, I get up and do my makeup every single day, even though half the time I'm not going anywhere. But
I
it just
know,
makes
and it's important that when you said about the mask, because probably when we wear masks, I don't know, Adam, probably some people feel sick because we are protecting from everybody, and our mood probably is not too good. And we, like a woman, we are very emotional. So
right.
if you add a little bit of makeup, it doesn't matter nothing. You feel so sexy, you feel so pretty, you feel
Yeah.
so ready for the day. And I think that is the difference. I think that it makes a lot of difference to add a little bit of makeup. This doesn't matter that you're wearing your mask. You look the most sexy woman with a mask out there.
I love that. It's so true. So someone asked, even if you have a natural suntan, would the bronzer make you look darker, or will it settle and blend in?
It doesn't make you it looks darker. It just give you a glow. I think that that is the effect. You will see
Yeah.
how it doesn't matter that you have the tan already. You will see that glow that make you look so healthy.
Right. And like you can layer it too. So like the more you put on, the more you're going to see it. But like I don't feel like a bronzer is really made to make you look dark.
No.
It should just kind of make you look like you have life to your skin. Like it's warmed up a little with a little bit of, sun, like you said, where
It's
the
not too much
sun gets
color here. Like it's not too much pigment in the dark side. Is you can't make your skin darker.
Yeah, exactly. So Veronica said, I agree with both of you. It perks you up and put even a light makeup on that makes me happy. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
It's good
self-care is
day.
so important right now. And this is, part of it, just using amazing products with benefits that are going to not only be great for your skin, but just make you feel better.
I know, and it's so important because probably we will wear the mask for probably the rest of the year. So we need to start thinking about our look because we can just be like a pale with nothing for the rest of the year. So we need to start giving your tips for look the most sexy person out there with a mask.
Exactly. Well, this was so much fun hanging with you. And, I know I learned a couple things from you. I love how you like put it on your lips and
It's so pretty. Like it's
yeah.
just a very subtle, but you can tell that it's not even color. Sometimes I'm always a part of the even color. I love to add a little bit of touch. Sometimes I wear a very shiny
Like a gloss.
shadow or highlighter.
Oh,
But in
shit.
this
Yeah.
case, I just use the bronzer and I like it. It's just
Yeah.
very subtle, but give you the
It
ombre
gives you
color.
like a little pop, like a little bit of a pouty look, which
There
is,
you go.
everybody wants pouty lips.
No, I love that. Okay, looks good.
It
If
does
we
look
send the kiss and looks pretty, it's pretty.
exactly, exactly. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we pretty much covered everything. And if you guys still have questions on the Facebook page, go ahead and ask them. We'll both go back and look through and make sure that we get them all answered. But the other thing I wanted to mention quick before we leave is like the HD powder is I looked at it and we don't really have a lot of reviews yet because it is kind of a newer product. So if you have like a review, we would love for you to just go to motivescosmetics.com, go to HD powder and just write a review. So tell other people why you love it because people like to read that. They like to read experience from others and things like that. So, and all of your products that you like, please do that. So,
Yeah, that is important. Sometimes a lot of people don't get the product because they need to read the reviews first, and
exactly,
we have a lot of experience with all these products. So yes, just for
exactly.
share a little bit of our story, it's amazing.
So the Facebook page is Motives by Lauren Ridinger. And then we actually have all of our makeup artists that we've featured during the series. You guys are all coming live next week at the same time, right?
Yes, we are so excited for that. We are all together and we will like I think that we are creating a incredible plan for next week. We are thinking that probably we can just put all the products together and show you how easy it is to incorporate all these products in your kit and do amazing things. So I think that will be a good day.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too. And I think that, yeah, a lot of people want to see like how much of the pore minimizing serum do you actually put on and how do you apply that and what order do you put things in and so I think I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys don't have that in your calendar, make sure you tune in next Wednesday, 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 Central and you can hang out with all of our professionals that we brought to you this month. But
Yeah.
I just, yeah, I have fun hanging out with all of you. So I love that I get to do this with you.
Thank you. No, we will have a blast for sure.
Yeah,
And with all of you too, because I think that you make this possible. And thank you so much for connect and your questions and everything. That is exactly, I think the concept for this, like a share a little bit of information and make your makeups with more look more professionals and more like a celebrity makeup with easy steps.
exactly. And that's what it's all about. So I appreciate you stepping up and helping out. And I can't wait to hang out with all of you again next Wednesday. So everybody have a wonderful day. And thanks again, Gabby. And, I can't wait to see all of you in person.
Yes,
We'll
it's
say that
time.
this is the next best thing. That's for sure.
Yes, no, very soon. We need to pray, and for sure, very soon everything will be as they come back to the normal.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we'll see you on
We
Zoom
are playing.
or Facebook Live next Wednesday. So cheers, everybody.
Bye. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Lee.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.